what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today I'm back with another video here. Man, the Flyers are hot right now. The Flyers are, they're hot. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. 5 wins in a row for this team. Really good start to the season so far. I mean, you go. Look, I mean, up until this point, but really the past 2 seasons, they've been pretty much out of it, like really early in the year. They've had slow starts, elongated losing streaks, all of that stuff. And you go this year, you're 10-7-1, you're second in the division, in the Metro. You're 11th in the NHL. You're 1 point behind being tied for 8th in the league in points. Like, this isn't something to just kind of not talk about or just kind of write off. Like, this team has been good, for this start of the year. I'll get into that in a little bit, though. Lines for this one: Forrester, Couturier, Konechny, Tippett, Lawton, Atkinson, Farabee, Paling, and Brink, Delorier, Cates, and Hathaway. Defense: York, Sanheim, Sealer, Walker, Zamula, Belpedio, and Sam Ersson was in net. No Morgan Frost for this one for the Flyers. I have my thoughts about that. I'm not going to go into it every video, but it's getting to the point where it's just getting old. I'll just say that. And look, it's going to keep happening, but it's old. Okay, first period, good period. It was 1-1 after 1. Shots were kind of even. It kind of ebbed and flowed in both teams' way, and I thought the second period the Flyers did a good job of kind of ending that, and even in the third, Columbus had some looks, and then the Flyers kind of came right back at them and got a goal. So let's break it down. Early in the first period, a good shift by the Flyers, third line, the Brink line. Brink was my player of the game in this one. I thought he had some really good moments. Obviously, gets a goal on the power play. He is such instant chemistry. Like, Brink just came in, didn't look like he missed a beat, to be honest. Flyers had some chances, like I said, and Columbus had a chance from the point, and then the Flyers get the opening goal, 1-0. Joel Farabee scores, backhand off the rush. They've been very aggressive on the forecheck, and it really led to a lot of their offensive chances, and Columbus couldn't do anything. Like, they were trapped in their own zone. Then the Flyers get a power play. They draw one. They get some good puck movement. They don't really score, though. They made a little bit of a change. Konechny goes on to the unit, where in the game against Vegas he wasn't. Johnny Gaudreau had a chance inside for Columbus, who's had a really slow start to the year. 1-1, Texier would score to tie the game. Tough break. I mean, it's kind of like one of those plays. I should say tough break for Ersson. I didn't love the defensive coverage on that. I thought Walker kind of stayed back, and Sanheim kind of fumbled the break out there too. But Tippett hit the crossbar after the goal, and that's the one thing that the Flyers have been so good at this year. Like, they have really been able to not just add in chances or goals or anything like that, but they have just generated so much momentum because of their shifts after, and their momentum shifts that haven't been the fourth line out there. Like, a lot of the time, it's like every momentum shift, they feel like the fourth line's out there, and it's like, all right, fine. But, you have that type of play all the time, and you're able to generate chances from your top 6 being out there, and the Flyers are doing that. Like, Tippett hits the crossbar. It's not like, they're getting into the zone, right? And they're getting into the offensive zone, and what they're doing is they're making simple plays where it felt like it was just so hard. They just used so much energy last year to try to score 1 goal that it just never felt like they could do that. And now they're able to do it. They can roll 4 lines. They can generate offense from anyone. They're out shooting their opponents in just about every game, or they're up there in shots on goal. Like, I mean, they averaged a lot of shots last year, but nothing high quality. Like, they're getting high quality chances. They're scoring too. They're +8 in goal differential right now. Like, it's really been different. And to go into the second period, they get a power play, and they get another power play goal. That's 3 in the last 2 games. Bobby Brink scores. Quick shot from the half wall. It's amazing what can happen when you set the puck up off a faceoff. Brink had a chance off the rush. He slided into the boards. He shaken up a little bit, but he was okay. Columbus gets a power play. It was too many men. 3-1. Ryan Paling, shorthanded on a 2-on-0, his 5th of the year. They reviewed it. It was pretty clear it was a goal. The puck was in. You saw it from the one angle even before they went to review that the puck was in. I thought it was a good period. They had some good moments, and then it was like Columbus would get a goal, Provorov scores. Of course he does. I knew it was going to be mixed feeling for Provorov. There's going to be boos. There's going to be cheers. He was booed just about every time he touched the puck, I noticed. He scores, of course, his second goal of the season. Then they get a power play. It's like, all right, like let's kind of, because this is kind of like the San Jose game again, right? Like you want to be able to push this game away, end it now, and just like that's it. And let's just like not waste the good 4 games we've had here in Anaheim, LA, Carolina, Vegas. And then you go right into Columbus and you just throw out a clunker again. It's just like you can't do that. And they didn't do it. And what I loved about it was just Columbus, like, look, they've lost 8 in a row. You know they're going to come out flying. They get a power play. Early, it was a slash on Walker. They had some good puck movement, I thought. And the Flyers penalty kill bent, didn't break. They've killed 13 of their last 14. There was another power play late in the third for Columbus. It was a slash on Brink. It's a terrible call. I mean, Gaudreau engages in the hit, and then Brink gives a one-handed tap. It was not a slash. It was a one-handed tap on the pads, and they still call it. But anyway, before that, Travis Konechny would add to the Flyers' lead, make it 4-2. Beautiful shot from the corner. Beautiful shot. And what I love about it is the fact that it's all Columbus for most of that period. They had chances. They generated off the rush. They had zone time. They were pretty threatening for most of that. And Konechny just said, nah, not dealing with that. Makes it 4-2, and then, Cam York would add one later. But the biggest thing with this team right now is, for me, is enjoy this. Enjoy this right now. Because this team, like, I haven't felt this way about this team since, like, 2019-20. Like, when they were last good, and, like, I started, like, kind of doing this stuff, like, full-time. I was able to, like, do it, all the time, the videos and the pod and everything, like, and now doing this, like, I haven't felt this way in so long, and I am so pumped, because this is the most fun that I have when watching this team is when they play well, and when they're able to win games, and being able to do that with you guys and do the watch parties and all that stuff. And the watch party was a lot of fun tonight. Mike Knuble joined for the first 2 periods of the game. It was a lot of fun. Thanks to Mike and everything. And tomorrow, recording the second episode of Four Fly Guys, the Flyers podcast that I do for Maher Media with Paul Jackson, Sam Stout, and Will Taylor. Should be a lot of fun. We had a really good first episode. Check that out if you missed it. And thanks everybody again for all the support as always. My name is Chris, and I will talk to you all again soon.